What's up, my Tailor family? It's your girl Tailormadejane here, and we are back with another slay today, okay? This look came together. All the way together. I'm absolutely obsessed and in love with how this came out. If y'all love what y'all are seeing, make sure you keep on watching, but don't go any other levels. Like, comment, and subscribe. Like, comment, and subscribe. And hit that good old notification bell because you do not want to miss what your girl got coming next. I love y'all. Keep on watching. So we're just jumping straight into it, y'all. So I'm going in with my Too Faced concealer in the color Spiced Rum. This concealer, this is what I use for my foundation all the time. I used to use it with the, mix it with the Spiced Rum foundation. But now that my skin has is lightening up from the summer shade to the winter shade, I've only been using the Spiced Rum concealer because, as you can see, it literally matches so perfect you can't even tell where it is. Now I'm just going in with my butterscotch concealer. This is my favorite to use for brightening under the eye, and then I'm putting it on my chin. I'm literally going to take the same product and put it everywhere I want to conceal. So my forehead area a little bit, and then a thin line down my nose. As y'all can see, I put that foundation on the sides of my nose as well, because when I blend that concealer up into the contour, onto my nose where the contour is gonna be, I want it all to blend seamlessly. Now I'm just taking that Rumor 6 base. This is literally the last of it. I freaking lost the tube for a long time because I couldn't find it, but this is the last of it. So now I'm just taking the Rumor 6 base and just putting it everywhere on my face because I'm going to use this as a concealer. I did go a little overboard with this, and it was a complete accident. I don't know what I was thinking. However, it is what it is. The look came out really beautiful, so I'm not really tripping. And now I'm just going in with my ColourPop 210 foundation stick. Yeah, the foundation stick to contour my face. This is my favorite contour shade that I use. It gives me just such a beautiful contour, like, honestly. So everybody always asks me, like, how do you get that really snatched nose? This is how, you guys. Y'all see how I'm taking that contour, a thin line down the sides of my nose, and I took it up to my brow bone. You're gonna see why. Now I'm just taking my Real Technique Instapop face brush, and I'm blending out that foundation, and I'm just making sure that I'm lightly touching, but making sure that I blend it at the same time because I don't want to mix the products just yet. That's going to come later. Now as you can see, I'm still mixing that foundation where I put it right above that contour and right below that concealer. I'm just mixing it, and you can see it's starting to blend so freaking beautifully. Yeah, that's pretty much all I'm doing right now is just blending out that foundation, and everything's going to tie together really pretty in a minute. You guys are going to see. Okay, so after all of that, I just take my foundation brush again, and I go over that concealer shade right there below that contour so that it's not too harsh, it's not too bright, but it still leaves me like, a really sharp contour. It looks really good. This is just the Instapop cheek brush. I use this for my contour and for my foundation. And as you can see, I'm going in now to just blend out that contour shade. And I'm just tapping everything. I never rub. I just tap everything and swipe a little bit, like barely swipe. But yeah, like this is just really like blending out so freaking pretty. I'm so obsessed with how flawless this skin came out. I was just really happy with the overall of it all, y'all. As you guys can see, I am just working in between that contour and that concealer shade, and I'm just making sure everything's completely flawless. Y'all see how flawless that skin is? Yes, sis. And all I use is a regular same foundation brush. Now I'm just going in. As you can see, I was out of frame a lot, so right here, this was the best clip that I had, where I was really close, but it still worked out pretty good. And I'm just blending out that concealer shade with the Real Technique setting brush. This brush is the GOAT. I love this brush, my absolute favorite. I've been using it for probably like 3-4 years, probably even longer than that. No, like 3-4 years, like 3 years, probably 3 years. I've been using it for quite a bit of time now, since my daughter was born, since she was like 6 months. So yeah, probably about 3 years now, going on 4. So yeah, y'all, this brush it's my favorite. And then after blending that out, I just work back in between that foundation brush to make sure there is no harsh lines. We want this to be as flawless as possible. And then I'll just go back in and set yet again. For my nose contour, I just start on the bridge of my nose and I just take that brush and I'm blending out any harsh line, and I'm blending those contour and that concealer together so that it is not harsh. You don't want it to be like two straight lines down your nose. I know sometimes I miss the mark, and I do have that, but sometimes I just, you know, I feel like I got it, and then at the end of the makeup look, I don't, and I'll be like, well, oh well, we came this far, ain't nothing we can do about it now. So now I'm just taking that contour brush, the brush that I used to blend out my contour, and as you can see, I was blending it down toward that concealer, and I just made sure it was blended into my brow, right below my brow bone. And then I worked back in between that concealer brush and that contour brush to make sure there is literally no harsh lines and that it is a smooth and soft effect blending it. Now watch how this turns out, you guys. I'm gonna also blend back right in between the middle, because as y'all can see, those two harsh lines are back after blending the contour. We want to make sure that is extremely soft as possible. So we're just going back in between and just making that really soft. I get asked all the time how I snatch my nose, so I just wanted to talk in detail. Look how soft that nose is. Beautiful. So a lot of the clip that with me with the setting powder, I was out of frame, so all I did was stick my Real Technique setting brush and the Sacha Buttercup light setting powder, and I just set directly under my eyes, my forehead, and my chin and whatnot. You definitely don't have to use a really bright highlight. I prefer it. It's my favorite thing to do. Then I just took the Dermablend original translucent setting powder, and I literally just tapped that all over just so it can bake, to take away from that yellow. I don't like it to be too yellow, but at the same time I like it to be kind of yellow. You feel me? Now we're just taking our domed brush from It Cosmetics with our favorite all over setting powder. I use the Too Faced Spice Rum setting powder, just like I use the Too Faced concealer for my foundation, and I'm just setting all over anywhere that foundation is. So this blush clip is very short. I'm sorry, you guys, but it's the Juvia's Place Volume 1 blush palette. So now I'm going into my brows, y'all, and this brush that I'm using is from Dose of Colors. It is their eyeliner brush. I use it for my brows. It works so amazing. And then I use the AnastasiaBeverlyHills dipbrow. I use 3 different colors. I use granite for the ends, as you can see, because it's like the closest color to black, but at the same time it's not black, and I wanted it to be really dark. We're doing an ombre brow, mind you. And then I used ebony in the middle and soft brown in the very front. You guys are going to see how soft and how beautiful this brow came out, because after I lined it, I filled it in, and it just was so freaking beautiful. I'm gonna have to do a detailed brow tutorial very soon, sis, because I updated brow tutorial very soon, because I no longer do that same brow routine that I used to do years ago. I'm gonna have to update it. Not even months ago. I just started doing this one not too long ago, and it is honestly my favorite one to this day. All right, so we just filling it in. And I'm always brushing up because I want it to be like hair strokes and really soft. Yes, sis, snatch that down. Snatch down, baby Yana. I want to see you snatch down. Pick it up. Now snatch that brow down. Okay, so now I'm using my P. Louise Rumor 4 base, and I'm putting it all over my lid. I like my eyeshadow to pop, so I do use this base all the time if you know me. So I'm not going to be mentioning it anymore because I use it all the time. Sis, that's just that on that, all right? You want promo? Pay promo, but I ain't going to be mentioning no more. I got issues. I'm just playing, y'all. But I use my Jackieaina palette, and I used a soft brown out of that palette, and then I wanted to make the crease very dark and deep. And so I went into the darkest brown out of the palette, and then I carved out my crease using makeup remover, all right? So after doing this, we're going to do our cut crease. And I'm sorry, you guys, most of the video for the cut crease was completely out of focus. I was like, because this mirror was freaking in a way. As you can see, it's in the way now, and the camera kept focusing on the mirror like as it is right now, kind of. But this was the best clip that I had out of all of them, so I tried to save this one as much as possible. I'm sorry, y'all. That was my fault. I try not to put the mirror in the camera, but I had a different type of setup this time, so I was trying something new and I didn't like it. I'm just using the same blank canvas paint that I always use to cut my crease, because honestly, it gives the best cut crease that you could possibly imagine. And then I took those two same colors from the Jackieaina palette, and I tapped them right on the lid, starting with the light brown and then graduating to the dark brown, just so it has a super soft, beautiful, you know, transition. This is the same P. Louise. This is a P. Louise paint as well. It's their lime green paint. With, you know, collabs with Mitchell, and it is one of my favorites. Like, it's so beautiful. I don't use it often because I'm not going to be wearing lime green often, but when I do use it, I absolutely love it. And then I just take some iridescent like yellow glitter and tap it right on top of there. Y'all, I could have just about fell out how beautiful it looked. Oh my God. This is the NYX Liquid Matte eyeliner. It is my favorite eyeliner still. I've been using it for over 3 years. It's still my favorite liner. I don't think I would ever change. I try new liners all the time, but I always find my way back to this one. I'm sorry yet again, the mirror is in the way, and I didn't know that it was auto-focusing because I'm trying so hard not to look at the monitor anymore, because I know someone was like, can you stop looking in the monitor? And so I try not to anymore, but when I don't, as you can see, it's not focused. So I don't know what to do, y'all. So all I did was take that same green paint around that black liner and then cleaned it up with the liquid eyeliner and added that glitter yet again. But this is it. Y'all, this look is officially done. I was out of frame a lot of time. Make sure I had a tutorial for you guys for this look in detail. This look is beautiful. OMG. I think this is one of my favorite looks to this day. Anywho, I got my lime green popping off over here with a little turn. This would have been a perfect outfit for my turtleneck lime green, but I already wore it, so I'm like, do I have anything else lime green? I did. I had like a little body jumpsuit that had like a little tank with it that was lime green, so it's perfect. I mean, a bodysuit that is lime green, so you can see the little strap, which is perfect. I love y'all. I really hope y'all enjoyed this look, and I'll catch y'all next time. See you later.